Good morning, children. Welcome to the online session of Sri Kokulam Public School, Guruvayur. I am Seema Miss today with a new lesson from your supplementary reader, A Pact with the Sun, chapter number 8. In this lesson, in this lesson, A Pact with the Sun is the 8th lesson. And herein, Saida's mother has not received proper medical treatment for her complaints. Now, Saida's mother is sick and she's not got a proper medical treatment. She's denied healthy food, sunshine, and fresh air. They told her, don't eat all nice food and all. You have to have only, when you're sick, how you have same thing. You have to have only light food, like some starchy rice, starch, water, or something of that kind, so that everything comes normal. Then even you cannot go out in the sun, you may fall sick. Then you may need fresh air also. So all this was not avoided, and she was asked to lie in the bed. At last she consults a good physician. She says, "Oh, my mother's not getting well. Every day she's getting worse." So she goes to a physician, a much better one, a good one, that, who gives her effective medicine and some advice. So that doctor, as you should, when you're not getting better with one doctor, you go to a better doctor. So anyway, they go to a better doctor, and then she is treated with good medicine, effective medicine, which are very effective. She becomes smarter again, and sound advice and some advice also. Let's see what's happening. I'll read and explain to you. Now, this book is actually meant for you to read, children. You have to read and understand. If you find words which are difficult, you should go into the dictionary, find a meaning. Now, Saida's mother had been ailing for a long time. Ailing means she was weak and suffering from illness. She was sick for a long time. Fever she had, cough she had, body ache she had, painful joints, like the knee and everything was paining, and whatnot, and many more things. Treated by variety of physicians for weeks. For weeks she's sick, and they're going on treating her from different doctors every time. She often showed signs of improvement but soon relapsed. So she was showing some sign of, like she has when doctors mentioned, she was getting better, but after some time, again she was relapsed, means returning to the worst state. Again she became the worst. Into her old sick self. Again she became sick again. One complaint substituted by another. One complaint she'll get, "Oh, I'm having fever." Then soon she'll say, "I'm having cough." Then she'll say, "I'm having cold." Then she'll say, "I'm having, my body's paining," and all these things. So this was going on, happening again and again. So though weak and colorless, she was forbidden normal food and was under strict orders to remain perpetually confined to her small dingy room with doors and windows fastened, deprived of sunshine and fresh air. So she was asked to be inside the house because she's got a sort of infection where she's having fever, cold, cough, as usual. When you're sick, you remain in the bed. No, you fall sick inside the house. You don't come out of the house. So same way she was there in a dingy room, in a small room, in a bedroom, deprived of sunshine and fresh air. She was not even given fresh air and sunshine also. She cannot come out. When she became critical means she became worst, became very difficult. She couldn't get up, she couldn't eat, she couldn't do anything. Her relatives and neighbors persuaded her to consult a specialist. So her relatives and her neighbors said, no, you don't show all these small doctors. Go and show a specialist. Specialist is a person who is knowing everything, will understand what the disease is. Highly educated person. So they go to the specialist who specialized in making old people better or sick people better, everything. Though his fees was likely to be, but when you go to such doctors, it's very costly. You have to pay a lot, 1,000 and all of this. Life is more precious than money. But life is more precious than money. You cannot think of money and not go to a better doctor because you want to know what's really happening. They said Saida's mother was poor, but she heeded their advice. Saida's mother was poor. So They didn't have money, so how can they take her Saida's grandmother to a better doctor? But somehow they made it. Advices. She could not say no. I will not listen. She sold her few trinkets. That is some gold ornament jewelry that she was having. It's of little value ornaments. That's the only way out if you want quick money. So whatever the gold is there, you have to take it careful. So to pay the doctor's fee and the cost of the medicine, you have to pay the doctor's fee. They will ask you to take scan, to take the blood test, urine test, all these things. It costs a lot, children. So she was to pay for it. So she sold her some gold, whatever she had, and she tries to desire, because life is more important, not gold. The doctor came in a few days and examined her and prescribed effective but costly medicines. Gave a very good effective means quickly she was getting all right with the medicine, but it was very costly. To the question as to what she should eat, he said, they asked a question, what should she eat at this time? Anything you wish to eat. He said, you can eat anything you want. Don't eat only rice, water and all. You can eat chapatis, vegetables, milk, fruits, etc. Eat anything because these medicines have to be digested. Don't only drink rice water and all same. In addition to all this, he added emphatically. He added that not only this, you have to emphasize, means he forced, emphatically means forcefully, he said that you must leave this dark oval and occupy a bigger room, must take her to a bigger room and leave her there with doors and windows open. Keep the doors and windows open. Let her get sunshine. Sunshine is also an important matter. It's full of vitamin D, which you get. It's very important for everybody. He concluded means he said, sit in the sun every morning from 8 to 9. Morning 8 to 9, that sun is very good, children. If you have to get this, you won't have cold, cough, anything. You have to go stand in the sun, look at the sun. In Hindus, they do Surya Namaskar. That is very good, actually. In yoga, they'll teach you how to do Surya Namaskar. If you follow that, you won't fall sick because the sun rays comes into you, all the germs die and lots of things happen. Fresh air. He concluded are more important than medicine. More than medicine, you must take her out of the house. Keep her in open air where there's lots of sunshine and all. You won't fall sick if you're going out. Now itself, due to this COVID, you know how you stay at home and you feel so sicky and all those things. If you're out, you feel fresh and nice. The doctor and his advice became a subject of noisy commentary among all present. So advice and all, everybody said, how is this doctor saying like that? This sick patient to put her in the sun, eat anything that she wants. How can they say like that? Everybody was surprised. Started talking. Some favored while others opposed. So many relatives are that some of them said, oh, yeah, the doctor said is correct. You must get sun. Some said, no. How can you take a sick man out? How is this possible? Opposed means they were against. Exposure to sun, that is to keep somebody in the open, in the sunlight, to sit in the sun. And air for some affected with chronic cough was dangerous. If you sit in the sun, they say that you sweat, and then if this enters the sweat, you may fall sick more, you start coughing more and all these things. Many people will talk different things, but you have to listen to the doctor. That is more important. Some favored, others opposed. The dangerous experience, a lady declared. A younger neighbor nearly quarreled with her over this. Already said, even the neighbor quarreled. What is this? How this doctor? Don't believe this doctor and all. They tell like that. Too exhausted to participate in the debate. But Saida's mother was tired. She didn't know how to talk to these people. But she only wanted her mother to get all right. Saida's mother remained quiet but determined to follow the doctor's advice. She said, no, whatever anybody says, I'm not going to listen to everybody. I'm only going to listen to the doctor. That's what is needed, no? Forget the consequences. He said, you leave don't think what is it. What is going to have consequences? What is going to happen? If the doctor said, you must believe them. And you must do the treatment. You must not, whatever will happen, will happen. Don't think of all that consequences, what will happen later. She said at last, I'll carry out his instructions to the letter. I said, whatever is written in the letter, I'm going to do as it is. Move my bed into the next room and let me sit in the sun on my charpai for an hour daily. So every day I'm going to make my mom make her sit in the charpais, the that cot which is made of 4 legs. Usually cots are made of 4 legs, but then this is a type where, with the jute or something, they'll make the like a net, and then that they will sleep. So they said, let's carry this outside and keep it there and let us sit in the sun and leave the open space. It so happened that the sky remains overcast with clouds for a few days. Now, sometimes, when you really want to see, you see nowadays, if you look up, it's all cloudy. It's not that you can see the sky, it's all cloudy. Dark clouds are coming. You cannot say today it may rain. It's not that sunny. So when you want to get well in the sun, you will see that one is not getting there. Saida makes a special request to the sun rays to help her mother. So when she says, oh God, there's no sun, so she says, sun, please come out. Let my mother get all right. Let me make my mother sit. Let my mother get the heat of the sun and let her get all right. She asks his praise. If you pray, God hears your prayer. And everything happens. If you want anything, you ask for it, you will get it, children. Life is so. Don't believe all those people. If anything negative is happening to you, it's because you are thinking like that. So stop thinking negative and think only positive things and everything will happen nicely to you. The sun rays keeps. Now in this next part of the list, the scene, as you read, you will come to know that the sun rays keeps this word. And the sun rays listens to her. Come down in a large number and give new life to Saida's mother. So Saida's mother will be getting all right. Comes down now, I can see the sun coming on me. I also feel better. And I can sit in the sun. That's why today I'm sitting in the sun. So that you'll know how it is. So nice and better than sitting inside the house. In the open lawn, I'm sitting now in front of my house. So that I'll be able to not fall sick or anything. And I'll get the sun and you'll know what it is to sit in the sun. It so happened that the sky remained overcast. That time the sky was there like that, only without clouds. Next morning, the same was the case the following day. Next day also it was the same. Saida's mother was dejected. She was a bit sad. She said, what knows? She muttered, oh Lord of mine, why have you ordered the sun to remain hidden? He said, why is it? There was no sun coming out. He said, why is the sun remaining hidden? How will I ever be cured? I said, how can my mother be cured? Saida was playing with her doll nearby and she heard her mother's lament. Now this was Saida's mother was saying, because she had to cure herself. So Saida listened to her as she was playing with her doll, but kept calmly she kept quiet. Later in the afternoon, when she stumbled on a spot of pale sunshine in the courtyard, she ran to her mother. So in the afternoon she saw it was a bit sunny. So she ran to her mother. Courtyard, it's that open place in front of you. Midterm, you all see, no? The house, we in the midterm, that only is courtyard. She ran to her mother to say the sun was there. No, said everybody present. It is too late and chilly. It's become afternoon, it's chilly. Very hot, don't make her sit there. Your mother can't sit out there, they said. Disheartened, Saida returned to her doll. She went to her doll. There was no sun really except for its last remnant entangled in the top branches of the family mango tree. Among the mango tree only it was sun. Down it was not coming because of the mango tree. Now children have at their command a secret language. Now children have some secret language that they speak. Now we will know about this that is tomorrow I'll explain to you. And how this little child prays to God and listen, everything happens positively. We will know about it tomorrow. So till then, today, thank you. Take care. Have a nice day. Meet you again.